What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got our Maverick. We're working on this thing again. I know, lots of Maverick content lately, but it's this time of year. We're trying to get this sucker ready for May long. Quick thing, key tags. We got lots of these in stock over at Banack Industries. Go head on over, check those out, pick them up after the video, and check out our other merch. And yeah, subscribe, drop a like. But getting back to this thing, so updating you, if you have not been on our channel yet, we have our tinted half windshield. We just put that on. Of course, we built a roof for it. We also have this Boss Audio 27-inch soundbar. We got a Kiyomoto rear view mirror. Of course, our super awesome Bofang radio. We just hooked that up. We also have done a Garmin. It's Montana, fits the 610, 650, 680 GPSs. We have a mount. We built that. And then, of course, we set up our rear go box area. So we got this super awesome Yeti load box. I believe it's a go box 20. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, whatever. And then we also have our Link fuel can set up. That fuel can came off our sled that's sitting right over there. So we've done all that, and of course there is so much we can do with this machine. But what we're doing today, check these things out. So I hate the traditional seats setup. Or not the seat, but the seat belt. For safety and rollover purposes, I picked up these. So these are a 4-point. They're a 3-inch strap. Of course, ProArmor. So this is the first time I've kind of seen them. So we'll just unbox it on camera. Of course, sticker. Warning. I'm going to have to go through, read this before I set up all these. But let's check these things out. First, right off the bat, these chest pads, they feel really nice. Let's see if we can't get this out. Look at that. So yeah, chest straps, feeling really nice. Really nice, thick, heavy padding. I love the buckles on these. Just big, heavy billet. Actually, maybe they're not billet. They're just stamped steel. Look good. Huge sternum strap. Look at that. Nice big buckle. Nice. So yeah. Little phone pocket. I think there's a pocket here for a little light. I believe that's what's in here. Oh yeah. Little LED light. That's supposed to go in there. Don't know if we'll use these, but we'll definitely keep them on the machine. Let's move that over there. And then, yeah, look at that, hey? So it doesn't look like it comes with any hardware. But what you see here, nice good buckle. Quick release here. It's even got Velcro. That's pretty sweet. Trying to do this with one hand is not going so well. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, really good spring pressure on that. There's 2 little detent balls in here, really stiff. But yeah, that is sweet. Now with this kit, I believe you can buy the 5-point strap. Of course, it would just go in here. I think you can add that on. Don't quote me though. So we got 2 of these set up. Of course, there's a second one. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get these kind of installed. I'll do one, learn from that, and then show you guys the second one. That'll be kind of the first part of the video. If you want, I'm also doing, I picked this up. So this is a rear windscreen for in the back. Of course, with the half windshield, it blocked a lot of the wind, but I want the rear screen This is kind of two purposes. So A, this will keep mud, not so much water, but more or less mud off the backs of us. With these big Assassinator tires that I'm running on here, they huck mud like crazy. So try and keep us a little more clean, keep from getting hit in the back of the head with mud. And then I'm going to do some tests driving without a helmet. I'm going to use this camera here so we can get somewhat good wind quality noise. And yeah, I'll do a test trip before, we'll install it, and then we'll do it after. And kind of do a side-by-side comparison on wind noise and how well it is for the driver slash passenger to breathe. But check that out. That'll be in the back end of the video. So let's get into it. I'm going to set up and we're going to get some straps installed. So these actually worked out really well. Something you guys didn't see. So I had to take and I restrapped these just a different way than I initially did. I'm not going to pull this seat, but when I do this one, I will show you guys. There's kind of the look at it at this point. They fit really comfortable. This one, I'm going to leave these a little short. Just because for my girlfriend, she is a lot shorter, so it'll be pretty much a perfect setup for her. Mine, on the other hand, we're going to make these a little bit longer, just because I am a big guy. One thing I didn't talk about is you have to pull the original seatbelt out. So this is it. Super simple to pull. We'll go ahead and we'll show you, but pretty much the gist of it. One bolt here. There's one bolt way down in here. I'll show you on that side. And then pretty much just your center seat belt deal. And now with the other side, there is a little bit more we're going to do. So I'm going to save and show you guys that side. But to access, because that other bolt is pretty much right here. So there's 3 bolts on the top there. There's a bunch of pop rivets down underneath. Try and show you guys. Pop rivets there, and then there's 10 mil, 10 mil. Pull this one, and this bolt. What that allows you to do is you're able to flex this panel out of the way, access that bolt. I didn't even take the pop rivets out on the bottom. I just kind of He-Man the plastic around. A little bit more effort needed, but if you want to do it a little better, just pop those pop rivets out and then you'll have perfect access to that. But I can go wrong. Those are actually looking really good. These are silver. Now they come in a variety of colors. I wanted green. They didn't have green, but the reason I didn't go with black, there is some, some reasoning behind that. My thoughts, if you're rolling over, it's in the dark, you don't have people that know that you have 4 points like that. This way it shows them, hey, I don't just have a normal seatbelt. So that just gives them a clue. And then when you're actually upside down or backwards or in the water or whatever, you can actually find your harness. Not that you can't just feel that because it's on you, but then you can actually get it and get out of it a little easier. But yeah, that was pretty much only my reasoning. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead. I gotta pull this seat, and yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll get that side done now. So here's one of the things we gotta go over. Now, when you go to a harness like this, you lose your seatbelt deal. So you have to unplug this. But as soon as you unplug this, see how your little seatbelt light's on? I'll try and get it to focus. I don't think it will. But right there, your seatbelt light's on. So what you have to do, I took just a paper clip. Now most of you guys should have paper clips, but just build a little U like that. Oh, I'm on manual focus. There. So build a little U like that, just out of a paper clip. There's your seatbelt light. Now, where you unplug that from, you just want to take, and we'll put this in. That'll turn the light off. I'm gonna put this in, and then I'll show you guys. Okay, so here's when it's in. You can see we have just our little paper clip. That's jumping it. So now with that, boom, no seatbelt light. So with that seatbelt light, that'll cut all your power. It kind of derates the machine. Safety precaution. I wouldn't suggest doing this if you're still running the factory belts. It's there for a reason. And now just when you do this, make sure you always have safety harnessing on. I have to say that. I will follow that when I'm on camera. But if you aren't going to do that, be smart about it, please. I don't like seeing people get hurt, especially not wearing seat belts in one of these. You roll it, this thing's heavy, these bars will crush you, people die. So be smart, be safe, but let's continue. Okay, so I went ahead, I got the lap belt installed on this side. Just want to show you guys before I finish up and kind of bolt everything back down. So this little rubber doodad, it's held down by one bolt. That gives you access to the center where your buckles used to be. So just utilizing the exact same hardware that was in here. I mounted these on the inside because the outside there's kind of some sharp edges. Ideally we're going to grind these down later on. Today I don't have time to do that. But and then on the outside, so this strap runs down to the exact same place the other side is. This is kind of what I said before on how I got the panel out of the way to access. So you pull that panel back, and there is a bolt right down in there. Here, let me get a better view. So right in here, that's that bolt you need access to. Of course, panel, just pull it out of the way. So, woo, sorry about that. Yeah, this is pretty much the bottom section. Now, you have to remember, you have to run the strap through this before you tighten it down. Everything else, I kind of leave everything hooked up just so you can make sure all your straps are flat and you don't have twists in them. That part's all done. Also, just showing you guys that connector. I just heat shrunk the end. That's all good, watertight, sealed up. Now if I ever have to use it, just cut that off. We're good to go. We'll just tuck that back down. So yeah, next step, I gotta throw the shoulder straps on. Now, with kind of how this seat all goes together, you gotta put the frame in, then you have to put the seat kind of into place. Run your shoulder straps through the eyes in the seat, and then strap them. You have to make sure you go through those holes. With that, then there is enough. You can slide them back on and then put your seat cushion. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so we got this side installed as well. You just saw me adjusting it for myself. So one thing I had to do is I changed these around. I'm running them upside down just the way that the seat works, so this works a little better. Eventually we're going to change up this roll cage. But one thing I'm not overly happy with, from factory, Can-Am has these brackets. But these are not just straight, they're like an L-shaped deal. So trying to do a wrap like we are here doesn't work so well. So eventually we'll have to go in, take all this plastic, grind these off, and then these will sit a little bit better, but for now it will work. But there's kind of a look at how they're wrapped. Of course, go under, go over, go through. This one now we're going to take once we're fully adjusted, and we'll just run it right back through this one here. And then it'll just live at the bottom, kind of the way it is. But it'll just be wrapped around, or I'll just leave them like that. But so on, are like right now, they're actually fairly comfortable. Of course, I still have all that to put back together here. But tell me what you think below. What do you think of them? Do they look good? I'm gonna go ahead. I gotta button all this up, and then we'll take it for a quick drive, and then we'll throw that windscreen in that we picked up. Okay, we're in the Maverick. We're all strapped in. These feel fairly comfy. I'm gonna try and hold the camera with one hand, and I'm gonna do a quick rip up the driveway. We're gonna get a wind test. I'll come back. I'll throw that that windscreen net, whatever you want to call it, in. We'll do another test. See if there was a difference, see if there is a difference, but we're just gonna do this quick. I don't really know what'll happen, so yeah, let's go. Alright, here's that windscreen installed. Super simple deal. There's 4 Velcro straps at the top. You got to run them over that roll bar. Of course, for us, I just had to unbolt the roof at the back. It went up. The only reason it's not sitting perfectly tight on the back is because of bolt placement on my roof. Not a Can-Am roof, my roof. I didn't know that straps would be right there. So, you know what? Maybe eventually we'll move them, but this is not going to be a forever deal. But all in all, fit and finish looks good. There's also 4 Velcros on the bottom bar, the harness bar, and then there's just these 2 little goofy ones. But all in all, fits good. Let's hop in, see how it does. Alright, we're doing our second test. We have the windscreen. One thing I did not think about is visibility. With our rear view, it's still not too bad. It's a little blocked, but usable. So let's see. Well, we're gonna end off this video here. I don't know if it helped much, but you know what? It's gonna keep mud off of us. That was kind of the main reason. I was hoping it'd block a little more wind, but not the end of the world. We ride with helmets most of the time, so it's really not that big of an issue. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Come back next video. I have no idea what it'll be, but we'll see you then.